conditions of your 5-star hotel is not exactly 5-star. I've seen better motels. As I turn right. Such an attractive place. With her doors falling off. This is also the COVID unit. So I'm guessing they made sure they stuck us unfortunates in some of the most horrific bullshit. I say we have better prisons, to be truthful. Like, look at the fucking state. They have taken us from one room when we tested positive, which was falling apart, and put us into one that should be fucking condemned. It says on TripAdvisory that it is a 5-star resort. Jesus, I wouldn't want to pay $100 a night in this place, let alone $1,200 for a few days per person. Like, the conditions are unlivable, most of them. At least the views are nice. Unless they get their stairway. Area for the kids. All shut down. I guess that's not fit to use. Probably a kid or something probably died or something. You don't know. God only knows what's around here anymore. Down I go. Ain't exactly the most thrilling. Unless this is the walkway, this is where you can get when there's all this out here for everybody else. All like 20 people of it. But they got us stuck in one little cubby hole. But it's only us. It's me, my wife, and my child, which is devastated. He was really looking forward to their kids' club. They basically looked him in the face and no, you're not allowed. You guys got to quarantine. And then they tried to separate us. They wanted my disabled wife to stay in a room by herself in this frigging building. There is no outside line phones. We cannot call anywhere, not even to the front desk. We are not allowed to leave. And apparently we're not allowed to talk to anyone either. I say a day or two in prison would have been better than this. At least you get your one phone call. And you don't even get that here. I've never felt so trapped. And here's where I gets to go every now and then. Might get to look up the little alleyway to get a little hello from someone or something. It makes me feel like I see someone. I'm gonna go back to my room where everyone's taking a nap because they are all so bummed out and tired because they can't do anything but stare at four walls and a fan going in circles. This is the backyard. They got a security guard over here because they're afraid I might walk away from the building. Like I'm gonna let him stop me if I decided to go on over. I told them that they would have to arrest me and put me in Cuban jail before they separate me from my wife and my kid. So instead of getting that far in depth with it, they told me I can spend my time with my wife and my child at my own expense. So, with any luck, they'll come back negative. We all come back negative. We might have a little freedom. Definitely not staying here. We'll just leave and go to a different resort and pay for it all over again. Just because. Well, in our last bedroom, where the light was falling off the wall, no phones were working, toilets didn't flush. Basically had to flush it with a bucket of water. Like they never had water before. And having to walk past semen-soaked mattresses sitting in front of my door for the 2 or 3 days we were up in our actual room, with staff that laughed at our situation. And Janet, she is the front end manager. I would not have her manage washing my laundry, let alone manage a resort. We asked for a cup of coffee. They told us whatever we need, just let them know. Asked for a cup of coffee, we got it 5 hours later. I had to feed my 13-year-old son chips and chocolate bars for supper the other night because they forgot to feed us, and then they show up at our door at 9 with our food as my child is getting ready to go to bed. Good for them. I bet you their children wasn't hungry. Mine certainly was. And he will probably never want to come with us again because of this experience. And here is our COVID room. It is in building 10, which we are the only ones in it. As you can see by me walking around the grounds, there is nobody here, just us, not even a staff.